Welcome to Geek Speak, the show where we talk about geek things every week.
Today we're going to be talking about Star Wars.
Yes, but before that, what are we talking about?
Well, sadly, just heard the news from
literally just now as we're recording this.
Stan Lee has sadly died.
Yes, I dreaded to this day. I dreaded it so much.
Yeah, he was like an inspiration to so many children, adults alike. Just like, think of the amount of stuff that would be different if Stan Lee wasn't in this world.
Exactly. So much different.
Think of what would be different if we had Peter Lee or something. Like, it would be so different.
So, yeah.
But anyway, it's sad, but getting past that, we're not actually talking about Marvel for the second week in a row. We are talking about
Star Wars.
Star Wars. Yeah, sorry. So yeah, we're just gonna talk about basically the new Star Wars movie that I think will probably come out tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
I mean, sorry, next year.
I was about to say, I never heard of anything coming out tomorrow. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's crazy, but I think that probably the next Star Wars movie will be about Kylo Ren's new journey without Snoke. What's his name?
Rey?
Snoke, whatever.
Oh, Snoke. No, Snoke died. Remember?
I know. I mean, I said without Snoke.
Oh yeah, how he's like kind of free now. He might go down the good path, and maybe Rey will go down the bad path.
Ooh, no.
Ooh.
But,
Maybe it's possible.
Yeah. Well, I think for the new movie that probably Kylo Ren will be, a main aspect of it.
Yes, definitely.
Because of his like in the past two movies, in 7 he wasn't really talked about that much. Like, couple scenes with him and we're like, oh, I am your father again, but backwards. Woo, yeah. But
yeah,
and
yeah.
8 we learned more about him as a character. He was important, definitely. I'm not denying that he wasn't. I'm not saying he wasn't important. I'm just saying that it was more focused on Rey and her story into learning how to use the Force and also Han. But in 8, he was becoming more of a main character. Like, the thing was more focusing on him as a person rather than it's hard to explain. It was more focusing on who he was as a person and like more the in-depth look at him instead of, oh, he's just a new Darth Vader.
Oh yeah, I forgot we had episode 8. How could I forget? I thought that I'm so dumb. Oh my gosh. Well, have you seen Solo?
Oh, Solo was amazing.
You saw it?
Have you seen? I don't know. You might not have seen it, but you know Film Theory.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen his theory on Solo?
No, but I'll put it in description for people to watch. But no, because I haven't seen Solo. No one took me to see it, and I was really gutted. But
can I tell you what happened, or would you not want me to?
No, please don't.
It's difficult because I want to say
it's basically his backstory, isn't it?
Oh yeah, basically. But like, I want to say a point about it that, like, basically, it's his backstory pretty much, and how he did that thing where it's like he did a kettle run in 12 parsecs or whatever it was. You know what everyone references? He did a kettle run in 12 parsecs.
Okay.
Yeah, it's whatever, but it's about that pretty much.
So because I haven't watched any Star Wars since they individually came out.
Yeah,
I watched the first ones when I was like, I don't know, 5, and then I've just been watching the new ones, and I need to have a May the 4th. I'll just have a Star Wars day. easy. Stay
Yeah.
in.
If I'm in London, do you want to meet up and we'll just like do a really long
Definitely.
marathon?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Skip school if it's on a day.
Star Wars 9 better come out on May the 4th.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Oh, actually, yeah, I just realised how soon that will be. Well, there actually haven't been any leaks or speaking of Star Wars 9 that I know of, anyway.
No, that actually hasn't. There's been an kind of Oh, May the 4th is a Saturday.
Ooh, maybe.
Okay. Ooh.
Maybe.
That would be good. Anyway, yeah. People have made like, oh, it's gonna be about this, that. There's no. Has there been any leaks?
I haven't seen any. I think I'll search it up quickly, but I don't think there's been any leaks at all.
Everybody's saying Raylo.
Oh yeah.
But they might be brother and sister. That's the thing.
They could be.
Could be. Could. Or there have been some analysis.
These also like
mainly by Mike Zero. Put that in description. I don't know what that's about. Kylo Ren's Empire, Rey's father.
Well, we can't. Well, let's more just focus on the main things, like our theories personally.
Yeah,
I believe that because, like in my opinion, it seems like they've just been building up Kylo Ren as a character.
True.
So it means that they'll like be so like at first they mainly just had him as the bad guy or the new Vader. Then in 8, most recent, apart from Solo, they've more been like fleshing him out and saying who he is, why he is like that, and like what made him into who he is.
Yes, and do you think episode 9 will kind of what do you call it, end that kind of build up and just...
Well, it's going to be sad when episode 9 comes out, because it means we won't be able to watch it for another like 20 years. Rest in peace, Luke Skywalker.
Exactly. Can't believe they killed him off like that.
Oh yeah, I fully forgot. I just made the joke and then I was like, wait a minute, who actually that? Oh yeah. One thing I think is, what's her name? Rey and Kylo Ren are gonna join forces in 9. Because you know people say about, like in the first Star Wars there was a mirror. So it meant that Luke was opposite to Vader and Obi-Wan was opposite to Emperor Palpatine and stuff like that. I think it's the same for the newest trilogy, because it seems that Rey is opposite to Kylo and Snoke is opposite to Luke.
Snoke?
Yeah, because he died and Luke died. They're both one bad, one good.
True.
Like in my opinion, and then Leia died, and then didn't think that far ahead, but I think on how it looks that when Kylo Ren and Leia, I'll just call him Ben, because Ben and Rey are probably going to join forces at some point in one way or another. I don't know exactly how, but in one way or another they'll probably join forces.
Yeah, probably. Or he'll backstab her at the last second and maybe kill her.
I don't think so though, because it feels like they have a connection, which I am really surprised they are not brother and sister.
What? We still don't know.
I know, but like they pointed out the fact that they were both. Actually, I just thought of that. Like if you think about it, they said like, oh yeah, what's his name? They said like Ben said like, oh yeah, I can't even remember now. He said like, oh yeah, they were just clunkers who sold you off for a bit of it for some money, and like he said that, but how does he know that? Like
he said that to Rey.
Yeah, he said that to Rey. Like he was like, Rey saw it in the mirror, and then he talked to Kylo and was like, how do you know who that? And you know who they were, right? They were just clunkers. They sold you off. But how do you know that?
Interesting.
Yeah, that's like what I believe about it. I think like they might join forces. Well, now that both Leia... Oh, wait, no, Leia's not dead, is she? Actually, what are they going to do for episode 9? Because, like, Leia can't just, die. Like, I have a feeling they'll kill her off at the beginning or something. Because CGI is expensive.
True.
Yeah. But anyway, what do you believe?
I believe. What do I believe? Do I believe? I don't know. I'm not even kidding. I actually don't know. What do you think?
Well, I believe that, in my opinion, I'd say... it's hard to say, really. On the next movie, I have a feeling, obviously, it's going to be a big tie-in at the end. But, in my opinion, Poe and Finn have both been side characters. This has been the story of Rey and Ben coming together as one. And
This is true.
and the way that I believe, I said about the opposite thing earlier. Yeah, well, it started with Rey, and then it was like both of them in the middle and ended with Ben. So it's like even on both sides, I guess you'd say.
Yeah.
So I think it could go like that or something along those lines, and like end more based on Ben and Tim, like maybe creating an empire that isn't as bent on destruction and violence and stuff like that.
Maybe they'll build a new resistance.
Well, if he is the leader of the empire, then technically it won't be a resistance. It would be a utopia. I don't know. What
Utopia for like maybe lost.
Yeah.
Lost.
But
What's the word I'm looking for?
souls, people, Jedi.
Souls, kinda. Don't know what they're doing.
The one thing
Kinda like me right now.
if you think about it, I think. Have you seen? Yeah, you have seen it. You know, at the end of 8,
The end of what? Sorry.
episode 8.
Episode 8. Yeah.
Yeah, that like scavenger boy. He like uses the Force to brush the broom.
I know. I saw that as well.
Yeah,
What?
I think.
What?
I think they did that to show that Rey's parents might actually just be scavengers. And it just happened to be that she got the Force. Because that could be possible.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to say, isn't it?
So. Wait. Let me ask you something. Who is your favorite character in the whole of the Star Wars universe? Pick anyone. Who?
It's a hard one. Lando Calrissian. Either him or... Either him or... Finn, I guess. Yeah.
Finn. I love John Boyega. He's good.
Yeah. Lando Calrissian. Do you know who he is?
Yes.
But
Wasn't he played by Glover?
yeah, Donald Glover.
Oh, he's the man as well.
Yeah. This is America.
This is the America. Look at you. Okay, that's for another day.
Talk about the behind the scenes of This Is America.
Yeah.
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 Oh wow. Yeah. Okay. Back to thing.
Back on track. What were we saying?
So about Marvel. I mean,
Marvel.
Star Wars.
Yeah. Okay.
For Star Wars, I think that they need to just pick a director.
Oh yeah.
Because every movie it's a new director. I'm not saying that any of the directors are bad, but they all have such different styles. You can like if you show them every single movie with different actors that played like that acted the exact same way, just looked different, they wouldn't be able to tell that it was supposed to be connected.
I was about to say, like George Lucas. I could just imagine him saying, like, "Hey guys, I'm still here."
They're like, "No one likes you, George." He's like, "Oh,
"No one likes you. Go die."
He's like, "Guys, I know what we can call those aliens. Foopa loops." It's just like, "George, shut up. Get back in your van." Because no one likes him. But
Oh my gosh.
anyway, he but yeah. Oh, I knocked my microphone. George is he was good in the movie. Like some parts, I guess. I don't know what was with him and naming aliens really random things, but I mean, what are you gonna do? But but I think he was good. He was a great director. Like he made it so I can't remember what they're called right now. He began the series.
Sure.
Here's my thought though. What are they gonna do after episode 9?
Episode 10. Duh.
No, it's trilogies, remember?
Oh.
And at episode 10 is gonna be like maybe 20 years in the future after Luke's died, Leia's died, and so it'll be more like. So will it be like Vase now?
They'll get like a whole new set.
They'll probably get a whole new cast. But like, if you think about it, what are they going to do for episode 10? Because like the main reason everyone liked the new trilogy is because it still shows the old guys, but slowly kills them off to a point where it's actually believable. However, like,
Wait.
maybe prequels actually.
Maybe.
Oh yes, Mr. Bond.
Okay. Wait, how far apart do trilogies have to be? Do they?
Wait, say that again. Sorry.
Do trilogies have to be a
20 years apart? I don't think they have to be. I think it's just the way that they've decided to go with it.
Oh gosh.
Because say you had like episode. Do you mean 20 years in real life or 20 years in the movie?
No, I mean, will oh, what am I trying to say? Will episode 10 be in 20 years in the real world? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. Like, I can't obviously go in there and be like, give me episode 10 now. I know you guys have it. Because I think the main reason, like, if you think episode 3 was like right before Luke was born, and then episode 4 was about 18 years later. And then episode 6 was right after Luke and Leia. I mean, not Luke and Leia. Right after they killed Darth Vader. But then episode 6 was was like after they beat Darth Vader. But then episode 7 took place ages later. Luke's ran away. Leia's leading the I cannot talk. Luke ran away. Leia's leading the resistance, and like it's so different every single time there's a new trilogy. So I think if they make this trilogy into a quadrilogy, I don't know what you call it.
Quadrilogy.
I don't know.
A quadrilogy.
Yeah, but if they did that, then they'd probably keep it at that point and then do the same. But they could also, I think, by the time, if episode 10 comes out in like 20 years, I think they'll probably do a reboot of the originals.
Oh, maybe you're right. Maybe, perhaps.
So like new Luke, new Leia and that.
Perhaps, actually. Because, did you... Oh my gosh, I've just come up with a new segment for like in 2 weeks.
What?
Like, Shrek.
What?
Did you hear about Shrek being rebooted?
Is it actually? Back on track. We'll talk about this another time.
Yeah. We'll talk about that another time, but seriously, it's
But let me see this. Looper. All Star Wars 9 rumors and spoilers leaked so far. Because so far, I have heard nothing about it.
I put it in there, and I just saw one channel doing a bunch of videos on it.
Yeah. Oh, that's a thought. Maybe episode 9 will be a time jump.
I thought that's what we were saying.
No, we were saying episode 10.
Oh. Sorry. Yeah. I see.
But that would be crazy if you think about it, though. Because imagine if, like, episode 9, it's like, what's his name? Kylo Ren is like 10 years in the future and stuff. That would be crazy.
Maybe they'll get either they'll get some new people to play them, but I doubt it. I actually doubt it now. Because I'm pretty sure the cast is already.
I don't fully know what episode 9 will be about, to be honest with you. I think it could be more focused on Kylo Ren and like how he became himself and why he envies his his grandfather. Or it could be, it's just, I don't know. It's such a like it's such a like interesting thing. It's hard to think what will actually happen. Because there's so much they've hyped up on this. I don't know if it will be Kylo Ren focused on Rey's parents, on more focused on Finn. Finn's always been a side character. I feel bad, man. Like in the first movie, he was more important, but still not that. But not.
Remember when he went on his solo adventure with that girl?
I know, but that didn't accomplish anything.
Well, didn't it?
No, they didn't do anything.
Well, yeah, they went to get the thing from the guy, the code breaker.
I fully forgot they did that. No, what was it? Yeah, something like that. I can't remember fully though.
They went to get the code breaker dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, sorry. But whenever, like, Finn's never really with Rey. That's the weird thing.
Oh, yeah,
in the first movie, they were more together, but Rey always ran away or something. And then second movie, they don't even talk until the very end. The third movie, they're just going to be, like, full-on divorced.
Exactly. They're just not even talking anymore.
It's like, I don't talk to her anymore. It's like, why? You wouldn't talk to me last episode.
I'm too cool for you.
Do you have force powers? No, so leave me alone.
No, leave me alone. You're just a guy that can shoot a gun. Is it just me, or
you're just a B-Tech clone trooper?
Is it just me, or did I'm pretty sure everyone thought that Finn was going to be the main character.
I was hoping Finn would be the main character.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure everyone thought that.
Yeah, I didn't think Finn was going to be a main character because, like from the beginning, you always saw Rey in the middle.
Well, still, but still, I don't know.
I didn't think he was going to be main character, but I thought he would be more there because it just seems like he's barely there.
No, I thought he would be the Jedi. That's what I'm trying to say. I thought he would have the lightsaber and the Force and everything.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Because in the movies, like, it seems like, say the first ever poster for Episode 7, Finn's more, even then, it literally shows he's in the background.
True.
Like,
he's at the right.
And he's the only blue main character.
Maybe he'll get his glory in the next one since he's in the blue.
One sec, cut for a second.
And so he'll probably get his glory because in the next one, because he's in the blue, hopefully, because he deserves some. I know he has had some spotlight, but he still deserves some more, I think, personally.
Yeah, sorry folks, we had some technical difficulties for a second, but everything's back on track. But yeah, I think the poster, I think it shows what's going to happen. So Han and Leia are right next to each other because they both die. Louis shooting behind both of them because they want to protect them. They have lasers shooting towards Han and Leia. Oh wait, why do I keep thinking that Leia died? I don't know why. I keep thinking it.
Me too.
I keep thinking that Leia died, but no, she just used her random force powers that no one's ever seen before. Anyway, back on track. But yeah, so I believe that like maybe because if you look at the Force Awakens poster,
yeah, I'm doing it now.
Kylo Ren is
Rey
the largest.
and Kylo are right next to each other.
Yeah, and they're both holding the same coloured lightsaber, red. Actually, that shows something about Rey, doesn't it? Yes.
That's the staff. And
he's holding the lightsaber. It looks like, I know, I was like, how is her hand touching that lightsaber?
But still, she both on the red side. They're on the blue. And can you see, like, in the very middle, there's just, what's his face? Poe. Maybe we'll see him do some anti-hero stuff. Possibly, I'm just seeing.
Well, I don't think the red side particularly shows anger, per se. I think it shows passion.
Okay.
I'm not saying for sure, but, like, if you look at how it is, Poe is one of the most passionate pilots. Rey, very passionate. Kylo, passionate about, like, what's in it? Like, I don't know if passion's the right word, but there's a certain word where
determination.
Perhaps, yeah. Because, like, say Finn, who's in blue, shows that he's more. Actually, yeah, I don't know what you'd say, but I heard this thing about colour, and basically, red colours. So normally are based on anger, or more like passionate or anger, passion, stuff like that. However, blue is more based on calm and collected and logical.
True. Okay.
So I think that could show something, and then I also think that perhaps Kylo Ren being the biggest, followed by Rey, then Finn, shows the three main characters and how maybe either how they believe people would like them, or perhaps how big they are to the story in general. Which kind of adds on how I said I think Kylo Ren will be the main character at the end of the movie.
Perhaps, maybe.
Because now I can't stop seeing Rey's staff as a lightsaber.
I don't see that. I don't know how you see that. I see a.
Hello.
I see a staff.
Yeah. I didn't. I only saw because I saw. If you look at it, the lightsaber, like the main power of of Kylo Ren's lightsaber, goes like perfectly in line with the staff.
Maybe we're looking at different ones.
Yeah, maybe. But wait, are you looking for episode 8?
No, I'm looking at episode 7.
Yeah, same. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Anyway.
But
yeah,
I think. Oh, I just thought of something.
Oh, and what do you think about the new like side movies, like Solo, Rogue One? They're probably gonna have Leia or something, or
the
maybe
side movies. They were interesting.
Yeah.
I think they more just did it as a way to like not finish the series really quickly. Not being mean to the side movies. I mean they're amazing. But they never actually add to the plot, except for like, oh, so that's why they keep referencing that, or oh, so that's how Leia got the stuff. Which was always weird, because Leia, instead of giving it to a R2 unit and having him go halfway across the world to deliver it, halfway across the universe to deliver it, instead she could have literally just emailed it.
Well,
not email, but like, there are easy ways, because Leia got sent that herself from the Rogue One team. But yeah, it's weird. But I just noticed something about the poster.
What's
you have Kylo Ren on the left, which I think represents the bad, and then Finn on and Han and Leia and Chewie all on the right, which I'm guessing, not saying it does, represents the good, and so just like the Millennium Falcon and stuff, and then Rey's in the middle. So that could show something about perhaps it could show something about who is, I don't know exactly what, but it might show that they split between the two different sides. Going towards, like, say Luke was saying that he was kind of going towards the dark side in episode 8.
Okay. Yeah.
But then also, like, he's also going toward the light and not joining up with Kylo Ren.
True. So, I think that they're going to do a Boba Fett side story as well. Probably.
Oh yeah, they've announced that. They've announced it.
Oh really?
Yeah. I think it'll be interesting.
Yeah, possibly if they do it.
But the one thing is, I wish these side stories actually had a point. Like, not saying they don't, but I'm saying that most of them just kind of give a bit more context. Like, oh, so that's why they keep referencing. I already said that, but... Or, like, say the Rogue One story. It ended up, like, everyone was like, oh, I wonder why you never see the characters. And they're like, oh, it's Rey's mum. She died at the end. Like... It just kind of seems anticlimactic in my opinion. Because like a couple of things happen, they try and surprise you, and then it's like, no.
Well, maybe in some of them it will link to the main story at one bit. Maybe they'll make a mystery in one of the films, and then there's a piece in a side story, and then a piece in another side story, and you have to kind of fix them together. And then in the full film, it actually...
every episode there's like there's like a secret Easter egg, and if you put them all together, it like is the map to Luke Skywalker or something.
That'd be interesting.
But yeah, I think, in my opinion, it would be good if they link together. But I feel like the side stories are just there to give the director a bit more time to create the new Star Wars movie. And I'm not saying that the side movies are bad. I'm just saying if they didn't make them, they'd have more time to focus on the main story and be able to get it out a bit quicker.
Well, I think side story kind of get the people hyped for it.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah. Well, sadly, we've reached our mark at the end of the show now.
Yeah, sadly we have reached our 30 minutes.
Yes. Me and Tao have hoped the video. The audio. And please leave suggestions to what we will react talk about another time. Not this week, not the next, but maybe the week after. Leave in the comments.
Please leave a comment below.
Yes. Say what we can do better. We are open to feedback, and we'll see you soon.
Oh,
bye.
One last thing.
Yes.
Rest in peace, Stanley.
I was just about to say that.
Your comments will forever be missed.
We will miss you so much. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this happened. Anyway.
Rest in peace, Stanley.
Rest in peace. See you soon. Goodbye.
Yeah.